Hello everybody and welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. I'm Firefly Amadio, this is Puppy Paws and Daisy. So, today we are going to be talking about one of the questions that has been basically around since the first season of the Christmas sitcom, and that is the North Pole real or not? It's not, Daisy. What? Quiet. Fine. So, if you all know, Puppy Paws grew up at the North Pole with Santa Claus and a bunch of elves and his dad, Santa Paws. So, that is why Puppy Paws has a Santa hat and some North Pole style clothes on. Daisy, on the other hand, completely disagrees and thinks that Puppy Paws came from a random Great Pyrenees family who just happens to love Christmas. He thinks the North Pole is just a myth and doesn't exist. And your parents are the one who give you presents. I kind of believe in both. Because the North Pole is real, Puppy Paws did come from somewhere, but at the same time, parents also do give you presents. But not all of them. Yes, Daisy. What? Are you going to keep interrupting? Of course I am! It's a tradition now at this point that I have to interrupt you when you're trying to speak. Well, you interrupted me, Daisy. Can I continue? Fine, go ahead. So, we're going to be finding out, is the North Pole fake or real? Let's start with, is everyone still in the same... Does everyone still believe what they believed in last time? Puppy Paws? Mm-hmm. Daisy? Of course! North Pole is okay, we understand. And I agree, and I still believe in the North Pole too. Well, not the North Pole, but I mean... Yes, the North Pole. No, it's called Antarctica. There's a bunch of ants on it. Daisy, what? Ants aren't on Antarctica. Then why is it called Antarctica? Because that's just the name. It doesn't mean there's a bunch of ants crawling around. Oh, that's what my parents told me. Are you sure? Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Daisy, what? Let me guess. Okay, go ahead. You came up with that yourself. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I came up with it myself. That's what I thought. But, oh, here we go. The North Pole and South Pole are both fake. They're just myths. Just like Santa Claus is. Daisy, what? You have to be careful what you say around Puppy Paws. Oh, yeah, right, because he'll cry like a little baby. Daisy, what? That's not helping. Puppy Paws, don't worry. There's a North Pole. There's a Santa Claus. Just don't listen to Daisy. No! Listen to Daisy! Daisy is telling the truth! Daisy is not telling the truth. Daisy is just trying to make Puppy Paws upset. No, I'm not. Okay, I think it's time to change the subject. But this is the subject! True. So, I know Puppy Paws knows that the North Pole and Santa Claus and all that is real because he grew up there, right? Mm-hmm. I believe in it because of that reason. Daisy, how about you tell everybody why you don't believe in the North Pole? Okay. So, they make a story up for little children that say, guess what, kids? There's a big fat guy who gives you Christmas presents. What? How can he stand going outside in the freezing cold on Christmas Eve to give presents to people? Huh, Mario? Daisy, that's just who Santa Claus is. Okay then. How come I never see reindeer anywhere? Because they only live up in the North Pole, Daisy. They're very scarce. What does that mean? They're scared of everything? No, that means there's not a lot of them. Oh, well, that's all you had to say. Daisy. So, also, how does this big fat man get down the chimney? Does he grow the chimney? Daisy, that's not what he does. Well, how does he fit? Chimneys aren't that big. He does using Santa magic. Or in Puppy Paw's case, he uses his puppies or dogs to help. What? This is even more redonkulous. Daisy, what? Okay, continue telling us the reason why you don't believe in Santa. Okay, well, he also at this point, it's just an old man breaking into your house. To give you presents. No, to break in and steal stuff. There was one time where I left my money on the fireplace on Christmas Eve, definitely. And when I woke up on Christmas, the money was not there. Because it was in Santa's pocket. Daisy, what? First off, how come all of a sudden Santa's real to you? It was in my pocket. Okay, so that whole story was just to prove your point. Yep! Daisy. Also, how can Santa give gifts to 5 billion cajillion zillion kids in the world? That's too much in only a little time. Well, Santa does it somehow. And unfortunately, some kids aren't believing in Christmas anymore. So, that means that Santa doesn't have as many stops nowadays. Exactly, because I grew up believing that it wasn't real. And I told my daughter and son the same thing. Okay. Well, then to you, if Santa isn't the meaning of Christmas, what is the meaning of Christmas? It's the day that Jesus was born. Oh yeah, that too. Jesus was born on December 25th, so it's his birthday. Yeah, and unfortunately everyone has to make a myth up that a big fat guy grows your chimney and steals stuff in your house. Daisy. Yeah. Also what? I don't even know anymore. Oh yeah! How can Santa Claus stay warm in the North Pole? Isn't it freezing cold? Daisy, he could build a thermostat, but he's a fat guy. He's probably sitting up eating chips and watching some television like me. He's probably not doing that, Daisy, because he has a lot of work to do. No, he makes his elves do all the work. If he's real. Daisy, what? Can you hand me that hat over there? Sure thing! Here you go. I'm just gonna sit back in my spot. Daisy, what is this hat called? A hat! No, Santa's hat. Doesn't it look familiar, like the one on Puppy Paw's head? Nah, I've never seen it before in my life. You just told me to bring it on this set. Okay, Daisy. So this is Santa Claus's hat. Proof that Santa is real. What? No, this is just a random hat that a lot of people like to wear during Christmas because it's red. Just like you and Puppy Paws. Right? Daisy, what? This is Santa's hat, whether you believe it or not. Nope. But okay, then. Okay, I'm gonna get this hat off stage. So, after today's episode, do you guys still have the same beliefs? F ye! Oh, yeah, I do too. Daisy, of course I have the same beliefs. And what is it? Can you tell everyone for like the billionth time? Alright, Santa is Okay, I don't believe that, and neither does Puppy Paws. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Christmas sitcom. I hated it, Daisy. But because there's two people against one, that's no fair. We should have Luigi on the show, then it would balance out a little more. Daisy, can I end? Sure! I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Christmas sitcom, and I'll see you next time. I also forgot to mention we are doing this on Monday instead of Sunday because the filming device wasn't quite ready on Sunday because it was dead. Uh-oh! And whose fault was that? Yours. No! Yeah, because last week you just decided to leave the filming device out because you were the last one here, so you didn't charge it. So it died when I tried to come in and start it up. You're the cameraman, Daisy. What? I'm just asking a simple question. No, I'm not the cameraman, but I test them out to make sure they work. Oh, okay, that makes total sense. Anyway, what were we going to say? I was about to say, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Christmas sitcom, and we'll see you probably tomorrow. And guess what? What? It's the last week till Christmas. Oh, goody F! We only have today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Christmas. Yay! So that means just like all the other years... Wait, Daisy, you said yay to Christmas? I mean, boo! Well, yay to get it done and over with. Okay. So Monday we'll have the finale Christmas sitcom. And I guess the rest of this week we'll find a few more videos to make. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Time for some bloopers. Daisy, can you hand me that hat? Sure. Is there a problem? What hat? The Santa hat that I told you to bring. There's no Santa hat back here. What? Let me look. What happened? I forgot it. I think it's at my house. Oh, great. Daisy, can you grab that hat that I told you to bring? Sure. Okay. While Daisy's doing that... Daisy? What? What is that? It's the hat! I don't... Here, catch! Ouch! No! Get away! Daisy, pass the hat. No. 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 Daisy, can you give me the hat? My goodness, you're really strict. I'm running out of things. This is the only thing left. Here you go. Daisy. Oh, wow, that's actually a really nice car. But, Daisy, that's not what I asked for. I asked for the Santa hat. Do you have it back there? If you're asking for a Santa hat, then nope. Oh, great. Fine, I'll just do this. Daisy, don't you dare. Ouch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Daisy? What? Please tell me that's a bush. Do bushes explode? No. Well, then you're mistaken, because this ain't a bush, dude. This is a creeper. Okay, I think I'm gonna walk away. Let's go, Puppy Paws. Fine! Then I'll just run away too, because why not?